Hey family, it's Tosh from MAMABEAR Prepping. So just trying to get set up here, kind of a different angle, trying to figure out how to be able to show you this product today so that you can get a good look at it. I am throughout the video going to do inserts so that you can get some better pictures and kind of just see a few things that I did. But basically, long story, Oupes had sent me and asked me if I wanted to review one of their solar generators, power banks, and they sent me a 1200 watt unit, which you see here, and then they sent me two 100 watt panels. So this is one, this is a 100, and then I have two of those. First of all, I just, I'm going to give you an honest opinion of this product. Overall, very, very satisfied, very comparable as far as pricing, as far as size, as far as what I got, how it worked. Very easy, streamlined, easy unit to understand, easy to understand how to connect the panels. First of all, once you've done that one time, it gets super easier the next time. But however, if you never did it, very easy to figure out. Also, the website has pictures and different ways to show you how to hook everything up, okay? So basically, it came out of the box. I'm just gonna be 100. The very first thing I noticed is it shipped straight from China. Did a little bit of research and it appears, at least from what I can see online, that it is a Chinese company. Now, I know for a lot of you that's off-putting, but I want you to pay attention to this video because this is a great machine. It is a great product, okay? But did ship straight from China. Got it fairly quickly, and it's a good unit. Now, it is 24 pounds, so it has some weight to it, but remember, this is a 1200 watt. For those of you that have other units, for us, we have other units. We have smaller units than this and larger units than this, and this is a comparable price point and a comparable weight, okay? Has a nice handle. And typically, when you have something like this, you're not moving it everywhere. You're figuring out your points of execution, right? Your areas of priority for this, and that's where it ends up being staged or at, okay? On their website, they brag a lot about outdoor living and this being a huge part of outdoor living. But as we know, a huge piece of this is, yeah, of course, having the portability to take it with you, take it camping, take it hiking, take it outside. But it's for grid down and being able to run certain things. For this home, our priorities are refrigerators, running chest freezers, maybe a little bit of cooking, only if it's to make it makes it at ease, right? As far as timing and stuff, right? It's easier to do it that way. Let's say to make a cup of coffee that way than to light a whole fire just to do a cup of coffee, okay? And of course, for us, CPAP is a huge piece of it. Now, a machine like this will run a lot of stuff, okay? And first thing you wanna do is start plugging it in and seeing what it will run, which is exactly what I did. The unit came at 60%, so had to charge it for quite a while to get it to 100%. And then I started plugging it into everything to see what it worked. And it ran all the, it ran the CPAP, ran all the, what do you call them, fans that we had. Ran heaters. Just remember, when you're trying to run some of those things that people will be like, hey, it doesn't run this, it doesn't run that, you need to look at the wattage on the back of your whatever it is. So this is not going to run no large heater, okay? It's only going to run stuff that's 1200 watts. So you have to look at the back of the little sticker of what you're trying to plug into it to make sure that it can charge it. Obviously ran and charged, put it into the refrigerator, the combo, attached it or plugged in my chest freezer to see if it would run that, ran that with ease. That was actually my best experiment, if you will, as far as numbers, timing, and the percentage of power that it took from it. Of course, CPAP, if I didn't mention that, I made coffee. Coffee is actually the first thing I made. I plugged in. I didn't even look to see what my coffee pot wattage was. I have other units that the coffee pot that I use every single day, it doesn't run, right? Was pleasantly surprised right from jump that I plugged in my coffee pot, which is a dual. I'll put a picture here, you guys, so you can see my coffee pot, but it's basically I can make a pot or I can make a single. It made me some coffee. I immediately put on some turkey bacon, right? So I plugged in my electric pan. I plugged that in. I made bacon. That was delicious. I almost didn't share it with the family, but obviously the smells got them and they came out, okay? So I used it on all types of stuff. It absolutely works. The one thing that I used it on, you guys, was my chest freezer, and I was pleasantly surprised. I plugged it in. I left it in for 9 hours, and it was only at like 53%, okay? And if you know, with chest freezers, refrigerators, things like that, if you keep those closed, it's not drawing power, right? You're plugged in, but it's really pulling that juice when the reefer turns itself on to, you know, manipulate and get the temperature inside back to where it wants, right? So ideally, especially a unit of this size easily runs that stuff. And if you didn't know, you don't have to run those nonstop, those freezers, right? Now, it could be difficult if you had 5 freezers and you were trying to do, I mean, even a 4-hour cycle on all of them, you know, because you have to have time to charge this. Now, let's talk about some of the features. So, it's got 3 AC plugins right here. It's got a power button here. I'll just go ahead and turn it on. I don't know what percent it's at yet because I didn't charge. This is my little output charge when where the cord to connect your solar panels goes to. And then you've got USB-A, USB-C, so you got 2 of each of those, and then you have 2 DCs right here. Above that, if you can see, I mean, it's black, is the port for the car charger. 3 ways to charge it. So you can charge it by the car, which is the longest. You can charge it, obviously, it comes with a power cord, an inverter that you can plug into the wall and charge it that way. But obviously, most of us that watch me, you want this because you want to be able to have grid down. So I would plug in the 2 panels right here. Panels, usually from any company, they connect to each other to daisy chain. These ones did, and are amazing panels themselves. I will say that the panels are the best panels that I have, okay, in regards to features on the panel itself. And let me talk about that a little bit. Or actually, another thing too, is it has a light on the back. I'm not gonna turn it on because I'll blind you guys. It's really, really bright. Most units do have a light. This one has a very large light on the back. Awesome, especially if you're outside trying to do something and it's dark or whatever. Now, the panels. Actually, let me move this to the side so I can show you these panels. So, cute little panels, okay? These are some of the smallest size panels that I've seen in regards to not open, the size of it, okay? When you open it up though, whoa, I almost messed up my coffee, you guys. It's touching the ground right now. So it's about the height of me, you guys. What I like about these panels, and it goes all the way down, is I like the back. The back has these kick out legs so that you can set these up kind of at a diagonal on the ground. I'll show you and insert a picture here so you can see that. What I really like is that at the top of this long daisy chain of a solar panel is they have these eyelets so that you can easily hang this on something, on a piece of wood, on the side of a barn, on the side of a shed, on the side of the house, okay? So if you have a structure that faces the sun and, you know, to get the best sun, you could actually attach this. Of course, there's a bag on the back of each where all the cords are kept. And again, it's very easy to use, put together, daisy chain together, but I got 2 of those. And I'm happy, right? If I was in the market for this, the price to have this 100 watt, so 200 watt panels for the price. It's running about $1,200 on there. It's like $11.99 or something. So, you know, $1,200 approximately on their website is a very, very good price. Okay. Good price. Really, really like the panels a lot. If I had to say any negatives, one, we have units, right? And so this unit is comparable. This is a very good unit. I do believe that Alaska Prepper is actually sponsored by this company, you guys. But for me, the only negative is that if you are a customer who likes to concentrate on American made, or American company is American made and in the States, this might not be the company for you. If you are in the market though for a unit, a good solid unit, and you don't have a unit yet, me being somebody who has smaller units and has larger units, this is a fantastic unit to start with. It's a fantastic unit as far as wattage and the amount of things that you can plug in. One day I plugged this into my laptop setup, obviously ran it all day long into the night. So it's gonna do what you want it to do, whether that's your refrigerator, whether that's the combo. And on the site, it mentions mini refrigerators. This ran easily my chest freezers, my large chest freezers, my combo refrigeration, right? My normal size stuff. This ran and will run it for hours. I ran my chest freezer for 9 hours, and this machine was at 53%. The only other thing, only because I am a customer of other brands, or I have used other brands. So if we're saying negatives, the only other thing that I could ever say negative wise is the charge time. Now, what I will say though, in defense of my own statement I just made, was this is a 1200 watt unit, which is a large watt unit, and so it's going to take a little bit longer to charge. The website says basically it's 12 hours to charge if you're charging it by the car. It's 6 hours if you're charging it, was it 6 hours? Let me see. Yeah, 6 hours if you plug it into the wall. That is about accurate from what it was when I got it and plugged it in to get it to 100%. And solar, which is taking it outside and charging it, is 8 hours. Now, you have to think about that in your plan for what you plan on using this for, right? And then in theory, what would be the game plan for charging it, right? Using it throughout the night for different things, possibly charging it during the day when there's daylight. Now, obviously, a lot of people will say with solar, if the sun's not out, this thing's still charged. We've had really, really bad fires in the area, and so we've had super bad air quality, and so we've had an overcast of that bad air quality, really bad here, right when I was trying to use this. But you know what? I was like, no, I'm gonna put it out because I want to see what it can do, even with this horrible overcast, bad fire air quality. So I took it outside and I charged it, and it was charging. Now, it wasn't charging the fastest, but it still was getting a charge. Okay, so my idea when it comes to these is we never, in an emergency crisis, we never let them go all the way down to zero, right? Try to figure out the things you're going to execute as pluggable things, right? Things that matter the most to you. You know, something like this is easily going to charge if you're just trying to charge cell phones, tablets, computers, a TV, you know, a DVD player, simple things like that. It's gonna do that all day long. Maybe it's just charging all your other portable battery banks that you have to use throughout the house, and it's just charging those. It's gonna do that stuff hands down, but it's gonna do some of the most important things, like your fridge that's full of food, and like your CPAP that you need for possibly for somebody in your family to live, okay? And then you will get the unit, plug it in, see how long it takes to use those things, get the freezer on some sort of rotation, and then be plugging this in and seeing in your area on a bright sunny day how fast, and then plug it in on a cloudy day and see how fast, so that you can execute your emergency plans and know exactly how it's gonna work, okay? overall, love this product. I did get you guys a discount code of 10%. 10% if you use the code MAMABEAR when you're checking out. Some stuff I wanted to mention too, they do have free shipping. They do have a 2-year warranty, so a warranty for 2 years. There's also a limited warranty that if you get the unit and then within 30 days, you're just like, I just don't like it, you send it back and you'll get your money back, okay? Let's see. And of course, if you do bundles, so I always recommend this, that if you are in the market to get a unit, never just get the unit. Always buy a unit with power, with the solar panels. 1, 2, 3, whatever. But typically when you do that too, you're gonna get a cheaper discount. It's gonna work out better for you money wise, okay? So, and with this one, it's this one and those 2 panels is they're selling it for $1,200, which is an amazing price and comparable for what you're getting, okay? An amazing price. And a lot of people might be like, that's too much. But, and do they have smaller units there? Absolutely. Do they have larger units? Absolutely. I think Alaska Prepper has a couple of videos on the larger units. He's sponsored by them. So he has, like, I think the 2400 watt, the 1800 watt. And so you can go and watch those videos and watch him. But this is a good product. It's a good, sturdy, nice product. And worth the money, okay? For me, the only downside is where the product's coming from, and that's only from my own personal, I want to work with American companies. So I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys enjoyed learning about power bank solar generators. This is a good one, okay? I'm telling you right now, use that code, get your 10% off. I had decided at the end of the day that I'm not going to affiliate with them. I am in talks with a few other people for sponsorship, and that's what I'm trying to do. But this is a good unit, so use the code and get you your 10% off, baby. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope you guys have a blessed day. I know I haven't been here for a few days, but you know, I feel like it's very important, especially now, for us to take mental health days, to take a break, to step away from things. That is healthy, okay? And it is needed more than ever now. So do that, do the things, but stay sane, stay safe, do things with your family, do things in love, do things in kindness, and be well. Get you your solar generator and get it now. If you don't have one in your home, you're messing up. You need to make a decision on which one you're gonna get, and you need to get one in your home, okay? So take care. Blessings from my bear cave to yours. Bye.